Good morning, reception, and welcome to another week's work all about dinosaurs galore. If you haven't listened to the story today, press the pause button and listen to it now. Monday, the 1st of March, and our learning objective today is to write a prediction about what is inside an egg. Our success criteria is: I can say what an egg is. I can identify some creatures that come out of eggs. I can say what a prediction is. I can make predictions about an egg. I can use the sentence steps to success to write a sentence about my prediction. So we are going to be doing quite a lot this morning. First of all, let's identify what is an egg. What comes out of eggs? I want you to press the pause button while you think about these two questions and talk about them with an adult. What is an egg? What comes out of eggs? Okay, let's see if you were right. So, an egg is an oval-shaped vessel. So that means it's a little bit like a ball, but it's a bit longer, like a ball that's been stretched. An oval-shaped vessel which is laid by birds and reptiles. Their babies grow inside. So inside the eggs are baby reptiles or baby birds. Just like this lizard, this bird or this duck. They all come out of eggs and they all lay eggs. So, what creatures come out of these eggs, do you think? Not all eggs look the same. Some are bigger than others, some are smaller, some are different colours, some are speckled, some are plain. So I've got some pictures of different eggs laid by different creatures. Have a look and see if you can guess what comes out of these eggs. Press the pause button while you look at the eggs and talk about them with an adult. Okay, let's see if you were right. We'll start with these eggs. These eggs are quite small and white. Let's see what comes out of these eggs. It's a lizard. Lizards are very tiny. Even when they're fully grown, they're not very big. So their eggs are small. And baby lizards are very small. Baby lizards come out of these small white eggs. How about these eggs? Let's have a look. These eggs belong to a snake. This snake has come out of eggs like this. A snake, remember, is a kind of reptile, and a lizard is also a kind of reptile. What about this egg? You might have seen eggs like these in the supermarket or in shops or in your fridge. What do you think comes out of these eggs? These are chickens' eggs. So baby chicks grow out of these eggs. They won't grow out of the ones in your fridge, so don't worry. What about this egg? You might also have seen this in a supermarket. This is a duck egg. This egg is bigger than a chicken's egg and white. It's a duck egg, and this is a duckling. A baby duck has come out of this egg. Again, the ones in the supermarkets and in your fridge won't have baby ducks or baby chicks inside. This egg, I'll give you a clue about this egg. This egg is much larger than any of the other eggs we've looked at. And it's speckly, it's slightly different colours, a little bit mottled. What do we think comes out of this egg? I'll give you another clue. It's very, very old. Let's have a look. This is a dinosaur egg. And this is a picture of a baby Tyrannosaurus Rex. A baby dinosaur came out of this egg, and this egg was laid by a dinosaur. Well done if you managed to guess any or all of those eggs correctly. Okay, let's explore. What is a prediction? A prediction is a good guess. Let's clap the word prediction because it is quite hard. Prediction. Prediction. And a prediction is a good guess. So you might predict that what the weather will be this afternoon, thinking about what the weather is like this morning. I predict that it is going to rain this afternoon because the sky is very grey this morning. You're going to make a prediction now. Imagine if we found this egg in our playground, and I'll give you a clue. This egg is very, very old and it's quite large. Look at it, it's mottled and grey. What do you predict will come out of this egg? Just move that for you. What do you predict will come out of this egg? Press the pause button while you have a think about it. Think about the eggs we've just looked at. Did it look anything like any of them? Did it have anything in common with any of them? What do you think will come out of this egg? Okay, I hope you had a good think. Remember, I said this egg is really old and quite large. Let's look back at our other eggs. It doesn't look like a chicken egg or a duck egg or any of the eggs that we see in shops. It's got most in common with this egg because it is also large and it is speckly and it is old. Now, what came out of this egg? A baby Tyrannosaurus Rex. So, my prediction is that a baby dinosaur will come out of this egg. You don't have to have made the same prediction. We don't know what will come out of this egg. It hasn't hatched out. We can't be sure. You might have thought it's something else. But my prediction is that I think a baby dinosaur will come out of this egg. Before we write our prediction, we need to remember our sentence steps to success because we're going to write our prediction in a sentence. First thing we need to do is to say your sentence. And you don't just say it once, you say it a few times so that you can hold it in your head. You're going to use phonemes and thread fingers to sound out words that you don't know. You're going to start your sentence with a capital letter, write on the line, leave spaces between your words, put a full stop at the end of your sentence, and at the end you're going to read your sentence back to make sure that it makes sense. Okay, got all that in our heads? Let's start. So, we are going to write a sentence about our prediction. So, I'm going to say my sentence. I predict that a dinosaur will come out of this egg. I predict that a dinosaur will come out of this egg. I'm holding that in my head. I predict that a dinosaur will come out of this egg. So I'm going to start writing now. We have to start every sentence with a capital letter, and the first word of this sentence is I. I is about myself. I am important, so I is always a capital letter, even if it's in the middle of a sentence. Okay, so I'm going to start with I. I do apologise for my writing, children. It's not easy doing it with this on this computer. Okay, I predict. Predict. We have predict as part of this word here. We could copy the first part of the word prediction, but I'm going to sound it out. Predict. P-r-e-d. I'm going to split it, because it's quite a long word, I'm going to split it into 2 syllables and clap it. Predict. Predict. I'm going to do the first syllable, which is pre. Pre. 3 fret fingers for pre. P-r-e. P-r-e. Leave a finger space. P. R, E. I predict. Dict. Dict is the second part of that word. 4 fret fingers for dict. D, ict. Pinch those phonemes as you say them. D, ict. D, ict. I'm trying very hard to write on the lines. I can see some of my letters have jumped a bit because it's a bit tricky, but your writing will be better than this. I predict that. That. 3 fret fingers for that. Let's pinch those phonemes. V, at, v, at. Leave a finger space. V, whoops. A, v. Special friends. A, t. I predict that a, leave a finger space, dinosaur. Now, I would look at my dinosaur word mat to find the word dinosaur because it is a tricky word, and I would copy it from that. I'm going to leave a line because some of my letters have come down a bit far and it's going to look messy if I write on this line. But usually with your writing, you can write on the next line. Okay. Dinosaur. You can use your phonemes to try and sound out these tricky words if you don't have a word mat or if you want to have a go, because some of these letters you would be able to work out. You might get dino, saw, you might spell a little bit differently, but sometimes it's good to have a go at these tricky words and it's good for practicing your phonemes. I predict that a dinosaur will. 3 fret fingers for will. Pinch your phonemes. W, I, oo. W, I, oo. Leave your finger space. W, I, oo. Special friends for oo. Come. Come is a tricky word. It's a word we just have to learn. Come. C-O-M-E. Come. C-O-M-E. Come. Leave a finger space. C-O-M-E. Out. We can sound out. 2 fret fingers. Out. Out. Right here. Ow. The ow sound is made with these 2 letters sometimes. It's also made with other letters, but in this word, it's made with the O and the U. Ow. Special friends. T. Of. Of is a tricky word. Let's just say the letters. O-F of. O-F of. It's a tricky word because it sounds like it should be spelled O-V, but it isn't. It's spelled O-F. And in this word, the F letter makes a V sound. So that's why it's tricky. Leave a finger space. O-F. You just need to remember that. Of. I predict that a dinosaur will come out of the egg. The is a tricky word, but I think we know it by now. T-H-E, the. T-H-E, the. Leave a finger space. T-H-E. I predict that a dinosaur will come out of the egg. Leave a finger space. 2 thread fingers for egg. Egg, egg. Egg. And there are 2 G's in egg. Special friends. And we finish our sentence with a full stop, which should be sitting on the line nicely. Okay, let's read our sentence back to make sure it makes sense. Make sure we haven't missed any words out. I predict that a dinosaur will come out of the egg. Let's go back to our steps to success and check that we did every part of those. Did we say our sentence? We did. Practiced it lots of times. Did we? Oh, goodness me. Sorry about that. Did we use phonemes and thread fingers to sound out words? Yes, we did. Did we start our sentence with a capital letter? Yes, we did. Did we write on the line? I tried very hard to write on the line. Did we leave spaces between words? Yes. Is there a full stop at the end? Yes. And did we reread our sentence to make sure it makes sense? Yes, we did. So, have your sentence steps to success in your head when you're writing your sentence. Your job now is to make a prediction about what you think is in the egg. Write a sentence about your prediction, and you're using writing sheet 6, which is in your pack. So, good luck with that. I can't wait to see your writing later on. Goodbye.